and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
AMP2.tv presents Tell Us Your Business, where you're invited on the air to tell us what makes your business stand out in the community. It's important we hear from you to tell us all we need to know about what you do best. Tell Us Your Business uses the latest radio and television production systems, and all shows can be seen on AMP2.tv. If you have a question for our guest, call 888-565-1470. Now, let's get ready as our guest hits the airwaves and informs us about what we need to know on Tell Us Your Business.
Welcome, everyone, to Tell Us Your Biz. We're here at Brooklyn Cafe Show After Hours talking about amplifying your impact in business. You can find us live on WWNN 95.3 FM, 96.9 FM, and 1470 AM. And where are we streaming, Freddie?
On Amp Media Productions.
What happened to your camera, by the way?
My camera is put away.
Why?
Because I don't feel like being a camera. I'm too tired. I'm too hurt. I'm all sore.
Where's that violin?
Yeah, well, I got this shirt too. But amplifying your business. You know, I'm really excited about doing this tonight.
Why?
Because we've been talking all week on our cafe show and some stuff that we did yesterday about how you get involved in getting yourself going in business. And I love it. Today you brought in two people from the food company. We should have asked them to be here tonight. Because everybody during the pandemic didn't want to get sick.
Correct.
Everybody wanted to be healthy, and they were eating crap. Now that you have a chance to eat correctly, and you can be consulted by them for free as to what you should eat and shouldn't eat, people should be taking advantage of this.
It was great. We had Fit Life Foods join us today on our midday show, and we've worked with them for a long time. When we first moved here to Beasley, actually, I think that was one of the first interviews that we did. And we all know that I don't really cook a whole lot, so I always get good, healthy meals. And the great thing about Fit Life is I buy everything for the week. I open up the refrigerator, and you kind of get to choose. It's like being in a restaurant, and yet all you have to do is take it out, heat it up, and then you've got food. But I didn't realize that their consulting services are included.
It's free.
For free.
For now.
If you buy food, correct.
She said for now it's for free. They tell you what to eat, how to eat it, to lose weight. If you're diabetic, high blood pressure, whatever it is you have, they will guide you to the right way of eating. And they're open till 9 o'clock.
How'd you like the food today?
It was delicious.
It was good, right?
Now, one of the problems that I had with some other company that we did about 6 years ago was that the food, not so much.
What I really like about Fit Life, they're right on Glades Road and Glades Plaza next to Starbucks, so it's easy to find off of Glades and I-95, is that you can go in, pick it up, you can be in and out for 5 minutes. You can literally pick up your entire week's worth of food in 5 minutes. You're out. It lasts. Everything is sealed on top, so it lasts for days, and then you have everything.
And you have it. If you put it in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, your meals are all there. If you want a late supper and you don't want, like, I could bring it to the radio station.
You can bring it here, microwave it, yeah.
I got to tell you, they were fantastic on the set. They're doing the service for free to sort of guide you on what to eat, not to eat. I thought that was the best. But it's funny because we've been talking about people have been at home not wanting to get sick, and here is an environment that will help you get healthy. So there's no excuses here.
No, it's portion control. It's easy. It's reasonably priced. You can get small, medium, and large. And what I didn't realize is that for those who like to track their food and their fitness, there's an app that they use, MyFitnessPal, that has everything logged in. So you don't have to count points. You don't have to think, was this a quarter cup? No, it was a half a cup.
But what
was
does
it a cup?
do? Does it give you the statistics?
Yes, it all breaks it down. So all you say is, I had the mojito lime chicken.
So what are you calculating?
Point?
What are you calculating?
They usually look at, and I'm not sure, proteins, carbs. I don't know what else they're looking at for weight loss. I don't know what you would look at for sugar for diabetes, but mostly you look at macros. So protein, carbs, fat, and how that gets broken down, different grams for your body that you're looking to do. And that's all broken down in there, so you don't have to do anything. Just another way of calculating.
Is that part of their system or a system that exists?
Both.
Oh.
Both. So it's part of a system when people count macros, but it's all done for you, and you sit and you have a whole analysis. You can meet with them every week, and it's fantastic.
Interesting. It's funny because there's a lot of companies right now that we work with which again, the theme is amplify your business. You got Mini Donut World. And it's interesting because people are beginning to use this Mini Donut World like a calling card to do business in other places. It's a nice gift to say hello.
It's a great
My
gift
name
for
is.
marketing, yeah.
It's a great marketing tool, and it doesn't cost you. A box of mini donuts doesn't cost you a fortune.
Nope.
And if somebody says, wow, you were kind enough to think of me for these sweets, maybe they will do some business. You still got to be able to close the deal and everything else, but what an icebreaker this thing is.
And it's a nice thank you for your clients. It's great for marketing because right now what I'm seeing is that business, it's tough out there and everyone's doing something else. Everyone thinks they do what you do. They may not like your business model. Everyone's got an opinion. As you say, everyone's got an opinion. They can do with
No,
what
I
they
say
want.
Everybody's got something else,
Yeah, that too.
but it's true.
But you got to keep businesses going. You got to keep them alive. It's hard to get people to work. You and I go through the same thing with crew. They're balancing us and 3 other jobs or 2 jobs, us in school, and a life. And I don't know how there is a work-life balance for millennials, but businesses have to keep going.
Yes, yeah, you got to keep going, and you got to be creative.
Well, what did we hear yesterday, right? We were talking about business growth, and you can't expect to have a giant leap unless by some luck of God you've manifested something. Small and steady wins the race, little increments. And especially right now during the holiday season, it's about getting it out there, people knowing what you do, maybe having some holiday specials, but keeping visibility, keeping it going,
And keeping it
little
going.
moves.
And being creative when something doesn't work, you don't just go into a shell. You find another way of making it work. We had Rochelle in here talking about in a piece and how to make that work. And then today we had the lady that did the aura with the chakras.
That was kind of cool, right?
The 2 of them together will probably blow the roof off of any building because it's the better yourself.
But these are all tools. And when you're talking about coaching and segments and things like that, it's about finding your voice, being authentic to who you are. But businesses, you have to be authentic to your business or you lose your why. Why did you go into business? What is your mission? And sometimes what I love so much about yesterday's interview is that we're growing our business, right? The cafe is growing, AMP is growing. We've been doing this for a long time. But sometimes you forget those great interviews that we had in the beginning that started our platform. And yesterday was one of them. When we actually are able to give another host a platform for her to share her business and her vision and her wisdom and her authentic voice and make a difference in somebody's life and not about what is this doing for her business or what is this doing for our business? What is this doing for her? That's why we get to do what we get to do. That is one of the best things that I feel you and I get to do for sharing people's businesses and spotlighting on their own show.
It's true. And it puts their message out. They get to pick how they want to do it because they know their business better than anybody else. And then along the way, you meet other friends because you network, you grow and go. You find niches with other people that have, like the donuts, that you can use that niche to better your business, right? I mean, it's all about amplifying it correctly, not doing it incorrectly. You want to be able to do this thing strategically. You know, it's not sticking spaghetti on the wall and thinking what's going to stick and what isn't going to stick. You got to sort of have a little game plan of your business and yourself, right? If you put yourself in a position to negotiate a deal, that's great, but you still got to close that deal.
That's the thing. That's the hard part is closing the deal, making it stick. But I always say the only thing you have in business at the end of the day is your reputation.
That's it.
Deals may come, clients may go. There's friendships and then there's businesses. And it's hard to cross those lines because often clients become friends in every business. But business is business.
That's called the trust factor. The trust factor.
Business is business, and you have to stay true to your authentic self and your mission of why, and understand, as you always say, you don't take it personally.
No, it's
It's
just business. 888-565-1470. That's 888-565-1470. Give us a call and let us know how you're amplifying your business, good, better, and different. It makes no difference. And if you call in, we'll put your business on the air. We want people to be on the air because if it helps them, it helps us. The more of us that get back into the groove of this thing, the better it's going to be for everybody. It's not only about us, it's about others. And do you know, I had a complaint of a gentleman on one of the groups that we do business on, and he says I was selfish.
You?
That I was selfish. I says, and you know me how? Now, this guy is in the mortgage business. He's not even from here. He's from Missouri. So I said to him, I tell you what, I'm going to put you in a cafe. You're going to tell me your business and bring people from the group. He's an administrator. Bring people from the group and let's talk about what they do. He says, you would do that? I says, absolutely. And I got no problem doing that now. If you want to call in and be on the air, if you want to come and
Absolutely.
visit us, we got chairs and everything else. We will do whatever it takes to amplify your business. That's the new norm. I've been telling you this for weeks. The new norm is that we got to help everybody. Because obviously the ones that aren't going to help anybody, they're always going to be that way. Always. And they're going to get what they get. But if you want to amplify your business, this is an opportunity. Give us a holler. What's the number?
888-565-1470. We'll patch you right through live on WWNN. But what's really cool is, people for the holidays are now posting small business opportunities. And we've got a guest coming in tomorrow, and he's coming up from Miami, actually. He owns a cologne company for men, women, children. And he said this has been his vision and his passion for years. And he's had his full day job. And this was always like a side hustle. And he finally this year was able to turn it into a real viable business. So those are opportunities that I love. I'm talking to someone right now in Arizona. She's an intuitional decorator. So she takes your home, your office space, and through intuition and spirituality, she can help you transform your home into something that you feel you really want to do and to make you feel this is where I want to work best. Now, our studio is a whole nother level of intuition. But people's homes, it's more than just going home and going to sleep. You should love the space that you're in.
And
But people don't know how to get there.
You can also do your business. You could do your storefront. You could do whatever it is that you do. I talk to people every day because my rule is you got to talk to at least 5 people a day
Correct.
in order to be heard. And a lot of people tell me, well, this is too good to be true.
They're skeptical, right?
Of course.
They don't believe, I know.
It's like Rochelle yesterday. We kept her all day on the air, and we fulfilled something that she always wanted to do. We didn't ask for money. We just asked for time.
True.
And people think that in our business that we charge a gazillion freaking dollars. That's not the way this game is played. It is not about that. It's about amplifying what you do, getting it on right, getting it straight, and at the same time, don't be selfish. You got to sort of give a little to get a little. So it's just business. It ain't personal. And I don't understand why it is that I keep running across people that want to outthink me. It didn't make no sense. There's no amplify in outthinking.
So I decided I'm tired of the outthinking. I'm tired of that. I'm just going to sit and do what we do best. Our group of our crew are going up Thursday night to work with a high school. They're doing a special needs prom. So they're going to head up in between shows on Thursday, and it's not close. So I got to send Slick with them. I need a guy to go up with them for the car ride.
Where are they going?
To West Palm Beach someplace.
The love dating thing? The kids that were in studio?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So the kids are going to go up. Our crew is going to go up. A couple of them on Thursday, but I need someone to stay at studio because that's an important piece to get out generally, to spotlight the kids, what they're doing, what our teens are doing to give back. And it's Thanksgiving, right? So they invited us up to cover one of their meetings.
And the kids came into studio.
And they came into studio
had a
last week
ball.
and they did that. So that was really great. So there's so many things that we're huge believers in faith and spirituality. You just got to give it to your greatest good and why you and I started doing what we did. And in all businesses, why do people enter the service business? Why do they do what they do? Whatever your why is, that is what you need to hold on to firmly right now because there's going to be all people circling around you. But you got to hold true to your authenticity and why you do what you do.
888-565-1470. Let us hear from you. Give you an opportunity to amplify your business. If you have a business and I guess you're doing so great, you don't need to let people know that you're there. God bless you. Alan Roth Consultants brought us boxes of children's
School supplies.
And we have been giving it away to people that have been coming in and interviewing on taps or children that need it. We have some other teachers that are coming forward as well. And this was a gift given to us by Alan, and I want to thank him very much for doing that. And we're moving it forward. We're not keeping it. We're not selling it. We're moving it forward. We're telling people we got school supplies. Check it out. And I think we have seniors still or just the younger
Yeah,
kids?
actually, I can have the crew bring up some boxes to the high school. Because what you don't realize is what it costs for school supplies in certain schools. We take for granted, a lot of us, that our kids have pencils and pens and paper to go to school. There are a lot of kids that don't. And you know what happens? It comes out of the teacher's pocket. Because once that budget gets eaten up, and by now, it's halfway through the year, budget's gone.
It's gone.
Everything now comes out of teacher salaries. And we all know what the teachers are making, but yet they do such an incredible service. They raise our kids, they educate them, they keep them off the streets and doing the right thing. And now dry erase markers are coming out of their salaries. So I'm really excited that we were able to give back on that. So we've got all different, we've got elementary, crayons, pencils, paper, notebooks, scissors, all different levels. We were actually able to give back to one of the special needs schools in Broward County last week also.
And you gave a couple of boxes to a school, and they were like, "What?"
I know.
They couldn't believe it that we were giving that to them because it came to us as a gift, and we wanted to move it forward.
So I think Kids in Capes will be in studio on Thursday, and they actually just did a whole big turkey drive to give Thanksgiving meals away. These kids are remarkable. The shows that we get to do, Freddie, our kid shows, our teen shows, are so remarkable. We've had Kids in Capes on the air. This is their 3rd season, and Brielle's now 12, Allie's 10, and to see what these kids give back, the level of their compassion through their foundation, who does that, right?
And they're growing up to be business women,
Yeah.
right? Which we've been talking about for the longest. You got the teenpreneur lady who runs businesses in India, and she's here. She's been on, I think, for a year with us.
She
as well.
is the youngest ambassador for the American Cancer Society. I just saw a post that she was named an ambassador for the American Cancer Society for how she repurposes denim, and she helps employ women in India. And all her proceeds go back to paying these ladies to give them a skill, and then all the funds that she makes goes to the American Cancer Society. So this is all out of, and she's in high school,
She's in high school.
right? We've
And
been
she's
working
been with
with
us
her
close
through
to a
the,
year, no?
it's got to be, she's maybe 2 because
2 years.
it really started at the beginning of this pandemic. She was home from school, and she's been doing the show virtually from her home. She interviews fantastic teens from all around the world, mostly in India, which is pretty amazing. Our platform that we're interviewing India once a week on the Teenpreneur Show.
Right.
And what the kids are doing is phenomenal.
And they're getting it done. Again, amplify your business. If you have a quarter, you got to make a phone call. You put it in there. You make the call, and then you quit the quarter back.
Do you remember when you used to have to put a quarter in the
Yeah.
pay phones,
Yeah.
right? And you would hear that noise, the operator would be on the other end of the phone.
Yeah, and then if you knew how to rig it up, you used to get the dime, the quarterback. But the object, remember the dime? I didn't want to show my age, but there is a dime, yes. But the object of the game is if somebody gives you an opportunity to amplify your business, like we're doing right now, give us a call, 888-565-1470. You got to take advantage of it. Business is hard right now for everybody. Nobody wants to work, and if they want to work, they want to get $18 an hour. Businesses can't survive with those numbers. So all of a sudden, you're going to swap them up. You're going to do the broom. You're going to be the cashier. You're going to be serving whatever because you can't find people to work right now.
I wonder what's going to happen with Christmas bonuses this year.
What Christmas bonus? There's not even going to be Christmas trees.
You know, I'm thinking that Christmas bonuses, people would stay at their jobs because of the Christmas bonus. No one would make waves until January 1st, but people aren't at their jobs. So I don't even know what is going to happen with Christmas trees are coming out November 20th. I called one of the local tree farms. Christmas trees are coming out. We are right in the heart of holiday season, right in the heart of giving, right? This is where we should be, is getting back in touch with compassion and giving and what is important in life. That we're all still here after these 2 years.
That's
That
right.
we've got our health and we've got family, and that is what's important. Business will come.
That's true. And for those that lost loved ones or family members during this tragic time that we have, you owe it to them to keep that torch lit, to keep that candle lit, because you know you got to pay it forward. It's been a tragedy, but we got to sort of figure out how to make the best that we can and not let the people that were lost during this thing be forgotten. It's the same thing that happened to me when I was in 9/11. We never forgot. We don't forget. We
Can't
move
forget.
on and we find another way. So amplify your business. Get it going. That's today's theme. That's the thing I asked Dawn to come out here and talk to me about. We've been doing it for a couple of weeks. We've been asking people to come. We got the butter lady coming from Tampa
I'm excited.
to meet with some people on this side. And you know what? We're going to do everything in our power to make sure that she meets enough people so this trip is not in vain.
You know what I'm finding that's really interesting is now that we've opened up the borders and people can now travel across country and come into the United States, businesses are coming. People are leaving other countries, their home, and they're starting businesses here in Florida. And they're finding this is a great opportunity for them. That's a whole nother side of business, a whole nother side of service of why people leave, bringing their families over. And I've been talking to some people, and it's remarkable. They uproot their families, and they come here. And I say, why Florida? You know what they tell me? Well, why not? The weather's beautiful.
No
It's great
winter.
for business.
No winter.
No winter, and it's a great place to start. There's fantastic opportunities here.
And-
And that's a whole nother side of business that we've never really ventured into because things have been closed for 2 years. People couldn't move, right? They would come, they would go back, but now that everything's back open, assimilating our kids back into school, what that looks like for business. It's a whole nother topic for Jordana Foster also.
Being a go-getter in warm weather makes you a go-getter. In the winter, you sort of shrink. You know how coldness
You know
makes
what
things
Jerry
shrink?
Steinfeld says, yeah.
Shrinkage. That's what happens. But your brain shrinks. Your efforts shrink. You stop growing because it's a little chilly. So here you go in Florida. It's 24/7. I mean, I go out in shorts and it's November. I go out in shorts in December. It's ridiculous. 60 degrees, that's nothing. So you have an opportunity to make it work. You just got to go get it. And I love it when people say, "Oh yeah, I'm going to do it tomorrow." There is no tomorrow. You got to do it now.
Got to do it
If you
today.
wait for tomorrow, tomorrow may eat your business up alive. How many side hustles can you handle in a lifetime before you come to the conclusion, maybe I got to really care about this one and make it work?
Intuition. Got to follow your gut, your why. What makes you you? What makes your business special? What is your niche in business?
Listen, I've been asking people to call. They don't call. So I guess everybody got it all figured out.
888-565-1470.
They got it all figured
So
out.
let me ask you,
Yeah.
what's next for you in business?
I told you I want to do concerts. I am waiting for the right venue. I have the right venue for the right moment to trigger these venues. And I'm going to go big or I'm going to go home. Because I've been doing this long enough, smaller venues, everything else. I have radio time and everything else. Roku, television, Comcast, it's all there. It's all there. And I want to get bigger because maybe my microphone ain't loud enough.
You need a megaphone.
I need something. I need smoke signals because apparently people don't get it. Amplify your business before you end up. It's going to be too late. You're going to turn around and say, "Why didn't I take advantage of that?" Why? Because 6 years ago when we started this thing, I told people, "Come and grow with me," and I got texts today from 6 years ago. Some people says, "Boy, I should have listened." You should have. You should have listened. Amplify it now. Plug it in and let's go. You ain't going to be alone. I'm going to go with you.
Comcast is a great opportunity that we get to produce commercials for Comcast. There's the 2020 game commercial. There's so many people that we've had the great gift of helping grow their businesses through hosting their own shows, through sharing their voice, through growing their coaching business, to commercials. If you don't have your own show, you can put a commercial on a fantastic show, showing what businesses are doing and what they're like.
It's funny because I have companies that have been with me 8 years. Marsha Teal, 8 years. I have companies like Steve-O, 7 years. I have companies like Sarah Spirit, 4 years. I have companies that have been with me for years. And they don't listen to all the noise that doesn't work. They're successful, and they're making it work. Again, get on the horse, amplify your business, get it going.
Give us a call, always at the radio station, 888-565-1470, or you can find us at the studio, 866-224-5422, brooklyncafe.tv or amp2.tv. You can find us anywhere. Let us help you grow your business for this last quarter of 2021. We're going to hit 2022. It's a magical number year, so it's time to
Just makes me
Get go.
old.
you and me both, kiddo. Have a great night, everyone. Stay tuned. We've got Jordana Foster, Ready, Set, Go Beyond show coming to you in just a few moments. Have a good night.
This has been Tell Us Your Business, where a special guest comes on every week and tells us what they do. All shows can be seen on amp2.tv, and if you wish to be a guest, call 866-224-5422 and tell us about your business. That's 866-224-5422. This has been an amp2.tv production.